we can't like roll the missions. So we cannot say, oh, I want to go to Wolf and just go there. But we can bring Shard Mercenaries to regular missions and whatever. To low-level missions. Or you can bring heroes that have been to the Darkest Dungeon again to the Darkest Dungeon. So that basically enabled us to do the any percent category for this game, which is like complete the game, do all the Darkest Dungeons. Oh, I didn't actually check his abilities, I guess. So we brought that time down to like 3.5 hours. Oh yeah, because we can do the whole game with one party essentially. Since we don't have to finish the game and complete the Darkest Dungeons, we don't have to do all the bosses. So we can just level one party as quickly as possible and then do the Darkest Dungeons. And for the any percent with DLC, we obviously use Shard Mercenaries, so we basically rush the Miller, get the Shard Mercenaries and go to the Darkest Dungeon. Exactly, you won't need 16 level 6 characters. So that was pretty huge to find that. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't bother with his abilities again. I always tend to forget that. Okay, let's stun this guy. No.
Annihilated.
Who cares? Nice. Good dodges. Bolster is so nice. Oh yeah, that was really exciting. I first started doing any percent runs almost a year ago, like at the beginning of January, I think. And you can check out my YouTube channel. There is the video of that run is still there. So the first run took me 10.5 hours, and I did it on Radiant as well because I figured it would probably be quicker to bring people again, be able to bring people again to the Darkest Dungeon. So I basically started reusing my Vestal to do all of the Darkest Dungeons, which saved me leveling some Vestals. But yeah, it was still not anywhere near like where it is today.
Exposed to a killing blow.
So that was nice to finally be able to to do everything without leveling 16 guys. I mean, even though we found another trick to accelerate leveling, like you can boost the experience gained on your roster, legitimately, basically. But even that would take too long compared to just doing everything with one party. I guess we try and kill the witch. And yeah, I don't hold the any percent world record anymore right now, but it's definitely my goal to get it back when I've done this achievement run. So we will see when that happens. Let's just get rid of those. Definitely need to do something with the Man-at-Arms abilities. Alright.
This expedition at least promises success.
So... I guess that's fine. Hey, we surprised him. Oh yeah, I think, yeah. See, the name did ring a bell. I wasn't sure. Still crazy impressed. Thank you. You're so kind. Let's try and kill this guy. Not with a miss though.
The blood quickens.
Could never imagine being #1 anything. I mean, I guess I didn't like think of it either a year ago. Or like a little bit over a year ago.
Obliterated.
But it just so happened. So I guess I'm glad I found this speedrunning community. I never thought that anybody sane would run Darkest Dungeon even. But turns out it's pretty good. Poor Highwayman.
Well struck.
One off.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Driven into the mud. Another battle. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Oh, 2 off. Also, Darkest Dungeon is actually a really nice game. Has a really nice entry level to speedrunning. Since it's not... You don't have to have like crazy muscle memory and be able to pull off crazy stunts with the controller or whatever. So that's always a plus. Well, actually, I should have guard on him, right? For the profit. Would make sense. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Sure, it takes practice of the game and the mechanics and curio interactions and whatnot, but not like frame perfect tricks. Or at least, I mean, I guess there might be some frame perfect tricks that we are not aware of, but I'm not sure they would ever be found out anyway. Since there is no TAS community for this game. I guess I could have camped. one-off, really. Really game. I guess. Nice dodge.
Powerful blow. Soothed. Sedated. The ground quakes.
Wow. So much missing.
Festering fear consumes the mind. A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
Like this.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Hey Crow from Servo. How are you going?
Behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
That's buff dodge. Run is pretty good. Have to say, I probably should explain that I'm not. I've not been sitting here for over 24 hours. It's the continuation of my last stream, basically, where I stopped the timer and just continued the timer now. But I've been playing this session for a little bit over 10 hours. So yeah, still a lot of time here. But we're almost, well, not done, but we're done with the big grind, basically. Nice dodges, by the way. Should I just shoot him? I guess, whatever.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
So yeah, this is the last regular boss we have to do for the achievements. And then there's 2 more Darkest Dungeons and a couple of small stuff, which I will have to look. Oh well, I will look it up after this boss fight. Probably just grouping.
Is a rarity in the fevered battle.
Let's get the repulsed up. Nice. Oh, he's stunned. That's not so nice. I mean, I guess he still has like 60%, 70% prot. So whatever. Really. There we go. Nice. Oh, this should be an achievement.
They are ridiculous. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
Yeah.
insidious killer.
There we go.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed.
Yours for the taking. Okay, I guess. I mean, this doesn't really matter at all. Okay. Alright, so lose a hero to hunger is one of the smaller ones. Have a character survive 5 attacks at death's door. Okay, this is completing the game. Caretaker goals is also completing the game. These two, Stygian and In Such Haste, will be completed together. This will be completed on the last Darkest Dungeon. And so for the hidden ones, give me a second, we have a Google spreadsheet, the ones we're still missing. Fully upgrade, okay, we already have this. Lose a hero to a maggot, to a trap, and lose all 4 heroes on the Darkest Dungeon quest. Did I not do that yet? I mean, I guess I could just do it on the Stygian run then. So it's actually losing a hero to a hunger, to a trap, and to maggots. And then leveling everybody. So let's reroll the stagecoach, shall we? And I'll quickly go to the toilet. Be right back.
The interminable stone holds are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
Works.
The gateless
Cannot kill what is already dead.
aperture to realms beyond human understanding.
What was? You cannot kill what is already dead. The one. Oh, this one. Yeah. Yeah, it's still RNG, but you kinda can set it up to have it likely to trigger, or at least can set it up in a way that it has a higher chance of occurring, I guess. Okay, so we were actually looking at stuff in the stagecoach. Excellent.
Searches where others will not go, and sees what others will not see.
Probably just take a Houndmaster. Sure. That's fine. Oh, that's definitely not fine. Alright, so we want them to have the heal and the dodge buff. And to have it set up something like this. Oh, we actually... Do we bring any trinkets? I mean, losing a hero to hunger is also pretty awful, to be honest. I mean, it's always like a chance. I mean, I guess we could bring one of those to try and aim for the 5 death blow resists in 1 combat. I actually got like there is one DLC achievement, how's it called? Shadows Blur Together, which is one of your heroes has to have the Crimson Curse, have to be in Bloodlust, or like it just has to have the Crimson Curse. It doesn't have to be in Bloodlust, but one hero that has the Crimson Curse has to kill one other of your own heroes. So you basically have to facilitate a situation where one of your party members is on death's door, and the one with the curse actually has the one in whatever chance to proc the attack on the party member and then attack the one that's on death's door, and then he doesn't have to resist the death blow. So that's super annoying to get. And I got it randomly on one of my Baron runs, I think. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's the hardest one, really. But yeah, it's up there with other ones. Oh, there are some that are really annoying as well. Shame that these are not maggots.
Executed with impunity. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
So my idea is to find some maggots and get somebody killed. Also, ideally, we spot the trap and get somebody else killed on the trap. Yeah, what luck. Yeah. Oh, we will have resolve checks. I mean, I guess I could ignore them and just have them go afflicted.
Back to the pit.
Since they're then easier to kill for the maggots, might as well. Wow, one off. God damn it. Antiquarians don't deal damage. Wow. And since we don't care about loot anyway,
Give them no quarter.
guess we can take some food.
Can be felled. They can be beaten.
I will not camp. God damn it. Maggots, please. Yeah, this guy will get a resolve check for sure.
Another one falls. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Wow. The 1 damage, light. Whatever.
Compassion is a rarity.
one hit point heal.
A trifling victory, but a victory.
Can we get some maggots now? Would be nice.
Ambushed by foul invention.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what happens to those heroes, I guess, but would be nice to do one of the missing ones at least.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
Unsprung and thirsting for blood. Oh, maggots. Wow. Well,
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound. Inspiration and improvement.
ouch. Man, I just want some maggots.
To a killing blow.
Oh, we might actually die. I guess we win. Since he can heal himself, but only next turn.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
There we go. Hours later, party finally dealt with the 4 monsters. There we go.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Come on, maggots, please.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
This is painful. I guess we get out of here and try another mission. It's probably quicker than... Well, I probably should just... Wow, not miss, I guess. Probably just should like spawn hallway battles back and forth. And hope for maggots.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Okay, she's dead at least.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. Teetering on the brink,
Ding!
facing the abyss.
Sound the bells. Nice dodges. We can go for him.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, there's a trap at least to respawn, so... There's another trap. So... we at least might be able to get the loser hero to a trap achievement as well here. Please game, spawn me a fight. I guess we can use this corridor as well.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Damn, nobody's on death's door. Would have been a good opportunity to lose somebody to hunger.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of
There we go. Okay, no maggots.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Indeed it is. Wow. I mean, I guess we can always go low. No abusive.
Frustration,
I'm not re-rolling the virtues here. I don't really care.
effective than 100 cannons.
I guess we can do this. We can at least try and go for the traps here. Coolest commands ever. Thank you.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
Okay. Sure. Please don't die, Hellion. There we go, Stalwart again. Masochistic, beautiful. Nope. Okay. Let's at least not lose the Hellion. Yeah, you mark yourself. Fearful, nice. Wow, passes the turn. Beautiful. I'm a god. Okay. Oh god. Oh, she actually could do it. Like resisting 5 death blows here. She resists, I think, 1 more. Oh, there's the Hellion gun.
More ashes.
More disappointment. Okay, I guess 1 down. Oh god. That's the heart attack cascade. Oh, he just attacks, whatever. Man. Well, whatever, I guess we just killed him off. Like, kill my heroes off. Oh, there's the heart attack. Well, I guess there is a more efficient way to try. Oh, nice. Two more antiquarians to get rid of.
And sees what others will not see.
Guess we can do Grave Robber. Okay, so let's have a look here. So I've done this. These will all come together. Fully upgrade town, Abbey, Tavern. I think I did the Valiant Sacrifices. Did I? Let's have a look. Did I? No, I didn't, right? So I guess this is one I easily can do. Yeah, I guess we can do that. And then we probably wrap it up for today. since it's, yeah, almost 30 minutes past 5
A button antechamber.
a.m.
The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the
I might try to finish it after sleeping and before work. So we'll see about that.
aperture to realms beyond human understanding.
How I feel after waking up. But it's basically Stygian left to do killing a hero on a trap, on hunger, and to a maggot. And what else? I think, yeah, well, leveling the heroes, I guess. It should be take not too long. Oh, that's basically like 3 or 4 more missions to do. Yeah, be hopeless. That's fine.
Be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
So nobody of these should get a virtue. They only have like a 1% chance. So.
More blood soaks
Yeah,
the soil,
there we go.
feeding the evil therein.
Nice. Well. Yeah, apparently there's an achievement to wipe in the darkest dungeon.
Fear and frailty.
So I figured I'd just do that. If I haven't already.
Injury and despondency.
There's the heart attack.
Stage for heroism or cowardice. And now the
Doink.
hold fast
Goodbye.
or expire. Teetering on the
Pull the
brink,
stun even.
facing
Nice.
the abyss. Another life wasted.
There we go.
Pursuit of glory.
It's one of the hidden ones. I have done it with the chiefs. No, only a chief. What am I even saying? I should probably switch it over to achievements. Let's just do that, right? Before I forget. Edit command, achievements. Submit. There we go. Well, and technically, this is not a list of all the ones. It's just like one of a spreadsheet that Tricro made, so we can track what's still left to do. So I've done this as well. Okay, so this is all Crimson Court, what's left for Tricro. And these ones are left for me. So that's like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left to do. And like a couple of them will be finished at once, like completing the game and completing the caretaker goals. Complete the game with default. I don't know if it will do the Radiant one, but I think it should. So yeah. Yeah, Lamps to the Slaughter is hilarious. I agree. Alright. Okay, let's pause the timer here.